A deadly brain infection killed 9-year-old Christian Strickland. A week after going to a fishing camp near his Richmond, Virginia home, he complained of a headache.
The next morning, he doesn't want to get out of bed. He's fallen asleep in an instant. And then he looks at me like he doesn't know who I am.
It was the same story in Florida, where 16-year-old Courtney Nash went swimming in a river and died a week later. The killer is a microscopic amoeba living in freshwater lakes, rivers, and hot springs.
Unfortunately, when people get in the water as they're swimming, they can potentially stir up the sediment, and this amoeba essentially goes up the nose and then causes a severe brain infection.
The illness is rare, killing about 117 people since the early 1960s.
The infection attacks brain tissue and kills quickly, usually in 1 to 12 days, but it isn't contagious. The Centers for Disease Control recommends if a person has headaches, a stiff neck, and vomiting after being in warm, fresh water, to contact a doctor immediately. The CDC also suggests to hold your nose or wear nose clips, try not to stir up sediment while swimming, and avoid going into shallow, warm water.
What we think is that this is really related to water temperature, and so you see it in the southern tier states at the bottom of the United States.
But doctors stress these illnesses are rare and say bacteria in your backyard pool are much more likely to make you sick. Sandra Hughes, CBS News, Los Angeles.